the program that we offer to nurses that are graduated less than 2 years. The program runs for 1 year, and it consists of 3 4-month placements. So we work with our new graduate nurses to choose which pathway that we want to for them. So, for example, depending on their interests or preferences, we'll work with them through from the interview process to when they're starting to decide on the relevant areas or the areas that they have an interest in. Or it may also be an area that as a student they weren't exposed to, but they have a keen interest in. So, for example, a critical care, we could offer our emergency department, St. Joseph's ward, which is cardiology and cardiothoracics, but that ward has our 7 step-down beds. So that offers more acuity, and then we could progress into intensive care. And along the way, there are facilitators, clinical facilitators, to work with our new graduates. So hence why, if you don't have experience or exposure to that area, you have the staff to work with that have that clinical knowledge to work by your side. And together we choose the pathway. So we do go by their preferences. Various medical and surgical areas. So our wards have a combination of medical and surgical patients with multiple different specialities. So, for example, you could work on a ward that would have your general GI surgeries with some bariatric and cardiology. You could have urology and hematology. We also have an oncology ward. We've orthopedic and pain management. We've breast and gynae. We have a bit of everything. So wherever the nurse feels that they want that exposure, or it's an area they have worked in and they've really enjoyed, they get to continue to upskill in that area. So they have a lot of support. So not only do we have very skilled and knowledgeable staff nurses and clinical nurse managers, we also have the clinical facilitator team. So that consists of our medical surgical facilitators, cardiology, cardiothoracic, intensive care, oncology and theatre. So no matter what area the new graduate works in, they have a clinical facilitator that will work with them side by side on the floor, work with them, get their hands mucked in and get, right in there doing the work on a daily basis to help build their knowledge and skills, as well as the supportive education sessions that we run. We do lunchtime education sessions every Wednesday between the facilitator group as well as the nurse specialists. We run these courses and everybody who wants to can attend. Huge amount of our new graduates that stay with us and they do get to choose at the end of the year the preference to where they have most enjoyed and worked. So we will, decide with them and work with them to choose an area that they have, learned from, they've upskilled,